I telling y'all now, it's either now or never.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
What's going on? It's your boy OD the GM. I ain't come with no pictures today. It's all about, I need to talk with this. I need to vent. One of the greatest days I've seen as a Dolphin, and I was sitting here talking about Chris Greer looked like he fall asleep at the wheel. Told us he would be aggressive in free agency. Now look, started off slow, but hey, let's talk about some of the things Chris Greer has done in this offseason. Okay, the additions he has made. Okay, let's he brought in a fresh offensive-minded coach. You know, I feel he's one of those guys that's so smart that they're a little cuckoo. You understand me? It's my impression of McDaniel, and I like it. When he was hired, you saw him everywhere. Every outlet, everywhere. He was there. Everyone loved this guy. He brought in a better offensive staff than we've seen in a long time. A very long time. And at the start of free agency, first thing Chris Greer did, re-sign Ogba. Who else did he re-sign? He tied Gesicki. Re-signed Redwine, right? Iguavin. Elandon Roberts, one of my favorite players. He may have overpaid a little for it, but he brought him in. Okay? Preston Williams. Duke Riley. Put a second-round tender on Needham. Keeping that defense intact. You understand? Now we get to the free agents. Now we get to Trent Sheffield from the 49ers. Raheem Mostert from the 49ers. Alec Ingle from the Raiders. Right? The fullback, the commitment to running the ball. You understand? Left guard, Connor Williams from the Cowboys. Okay, give you a legit NFL guard. Okay? Special teams. We saw one of my favorite players as well, Mark Hollins, went to LA, joined the Raiders, so we brought in Keon Crossen from the Giants. Okay? Teddy Bridgewater to be the backup, a good experienced backup. Right? Cedric Wilson. He's a guy when I was watching the Cowboys and he was taking target shares away from, I had a few Cowboy receivers in fantasy, and I was watching this guy soak up some of the targets, and I was like, get this guy off the field, please. Okay? He's a gamer. All right? Chase Edmonds. I had mixed feelings. But it's basically a one-year deal, $6 million or so. You know, 2 if he plays well. You know, I just want him to stay healthy because I watched him in Arizona and I had him on my fantasy team at one point, helped me in the playoffs, he could play. He can play. The commitment to running the ball is strong for Mike McDaniel. You understand? Then yesterday I said after this move, I would make a video because I've been quiet for the whole off season. Been quiet since the season over for us. Teron Armstead. That's the domino I waited when I said, all right, Gray, you're not asleep. You waited and you got your guy. You improved in all areas of the offense this offseason. Kept the defense intact. Right? But wait. I think it was, I forget, his name slips my mind right now. He's works for the NFL Network and he used to be in South Florida. He said that he doesn't think the Dolphins are finished. Check my phone today at work and the Chiefs gave Tyreek Hill permission to seek a trade, Dolphins and Jets. Heavy negotiation. I'm like, what the fuck? Shh. Cut my phone off, put my phone in my pocket. This gotta be a joke. There's no way this is real. On my way home for lunch, my good friend at work, co-worker called me. Mr. Gardner said, I came on the phone first and I said, the only reason you calling me is because we land the big fish. And he said, yeah. I came home, I got the details. Tyreek Hill is in Miami. The picks I do not care about. Miami had to separate the picks. Get rid of those picks. You know, you might say it's 5 picks. You know what I mean? But if you're going to pay these guys, Armstead, Tyreek Hill, you can't pay the first rounders this year. And you know, because our compensation to the Chiefs was much bigger than what the Jets was giving up. But they say it's equal on the chart, you know, but fuck the chart. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You got Armstead is making basically 50 in a year. I believe they knew what was going on and they wanted to be, you know, make sure they could save a few million here or there. And with his incentives, if he hits all of his incentives, he can make 17.5 a year. You know, the first 3 years are where the guarantees are. After that, the Dolphins probably can move on, right? For Teron Armstead. You know, and Tyreek Hill, oh man, 4 years, 120, 30 million a season. 30 million a season. It's go time. We got to go get it. We got to get, you don't pay all of these guys what you paying them to miss the playoffs and not make a run in the playoffs when you get there. No way. That's unacceptable. Heads are going to roll. That's a lot of money, Stephen Ross signing big checks. And he wants to see results. Say what you want to say about him. He pisses me off, but he wants to see a winner in South Florida. And he will do whatever it takes. He would cut off his own arm to win a Super Bowl, I promise you. All right, I mean, this making Chris Gray look like a genius. To sit down, the way I thought, you know, they had about 19 million left before Armstead. They paid Armstead and had money to pay Tyreek. The way he finesses the cap. This monopoly money they throw around every year. The way, oh man, this is amazing, I tell you. If we got Watson last year, this would not happen. Would not happen. Watson would soak the cap up. We would have to draft linemen. Okay? We may have been able to keep Agba, but it wouldn't have been a big offseason the way this was. The pressure is now on tour. And it may not be pressure for this kid. This kid is played in big games. Okay? Maybe now with the support that this front office and coaching staff is showing him, he will get out the gate with confidence, knowing that his line has been upgraded and his weapons have been upgraded. It's amazing we got to keep Waddle in this. We have the fastest receiver tandem in the league. I don't know who's going to cover all of these guys. New England just traded off their big-time cornerback. I'm just trying to unwind after the day. I had a full day, and now I know we're counting our receiving core and saying, we got Tyreek, Waddle, we got Wilson, we got Parker, and some other guys, and those are the top 4 names, but Parker may be moved. That's how I feel. He has a couple million. It's no big money, but there's a few million they may can free up. Maybe trade him for a 6th-round pick. Because the team is going to say, you want to get rid of this guy. And some of the other receivers will fight for 4th and 5th on the depth chart, but I really think Parker may be on the move. Wilson, he came in for about $7 million a year. I don't think they're going to pay a 4th receiver. I think Parker's about 6. I'm not sure, but But the Dolphins won free agency. We won free agency. This is the best Dolphin team I have seen with my eyes on paper. We'll have to see how it translates on the field, but on paper, this is the best Dolphin. We got to go get the fucking bag. We have to get the Super Bowl. If we don't make a deep playoff run this year and win it next year, if not this year, this was a waste of time. A waste of time and money. Okay? You got an offensive-minded coach, and he is going to run the ball. And the lanes are going to be there for him to run the ball. Why? Because of the outsides. Waddle and Hill. Gesicki and the seam. Defenses are going to have to drop back. At first, they're going to test Tua. They may want to play tight. See if Tua, if his arm was the problem last year, or he just didn't have space to step up into the pocket because of the weak-ass O-line. But after they get burned once or twice, the rest of the teams will follow suit and say, you know what? If they could beat us, let them beat us on the ground. We cannot give up the big play. And the running lanes will be there. Teams will want to be dropping back more than coming forward because of the outside threat. 2 guys that can get by you in 3 seconds. And if Tua has 3 seconds in the pocket, you got burned. Look up at the Jumbotron. That's you, 3 yards behind. Okay? Tua, it's up to you, young man. Your O-line got better, your receivers got better, your offensive coaching staff got better, the front office is behind you. Some of your fans are not Dolphin fans. Some of the Dolphin fans are the worst. I have Tannehill's rookie jersey still in my closet. I've been a Tannehill fan for 7 seasons. 7 seasons. As long as a guy is putting on that Dolphin color, that Dolphin jersey, and going to fight for your team every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, or maybe a Saturday, you should be on his side. If not, just resign as a fan. Until he's out of South Florida, you should always be a fan of his. Chris Gray has now done everything in his power for Tua to succeed. Tua, it's on you. Don't fuck this up.